Welcome to the induction ceremony of the Woburn Memorial High. Character references from teachers, coaches, and other community leaders. Finally, Principal Rassanen, Mayor Michael Concannon, Superintendent Ball. Our president and tonight's master of ceremonies, Daniel Pratt.
Us in our celebration tonight. Before we begin the ceremony, some of our esteemed guests would like to...
Honor Society itself. She is, I can say this with a lot of certainty, an amazing role model, always in the classrooms. And the inductees here tonight are certainly examples of what hard work and...
Thank you, Mr. Rassanen. Next,
academic achievements, but leadership students to love learning both in and outside of the classroom. Thank you to our teachers in the Woburn Public Schools. To the parents and the guardians that are here tonight, your sacrifices and encouragement have laid the foundation for your children's success. You are their first teachers, their role models, and their greatest supporters. Thank you for sharing your children with us and trusting the Woburn Public Schools to educate them. To the elected officials, to Mayor Concannon, to the City Council, and to the school committee, thank you for your commitment to the Woburn Public Schools, both financially and in service of time. It makes our city and school system so great. Thank you. And last but not least, to our inductees. Tonight is a testament to your hard work, your perseverance, and dedication. You have not only achieved academically, but you've made significant contributions to the school and to our community. Your commitment to service, whether through volunteering, mentoring, or participating in school activities, reflects the core values of the National Honor Society. You are role models, and your actions inspire others around you. As you are inducted tonight, remember, please, leadership is not just about holding a position of power. It's about serving others, making ethical decisions, and setting an example for your peers. Embrace this honor with humility and a sense of responsibility. You have the ability to make a meaningful impact not only here at Woburn Memorial High School, but in the years beyond. In closing, I would like to congratulate each and every one of you for this well-deserved recognition. As you embark on this journey, carry with you all the lessons learned and values held. Again, my heartfelt congratulations to the inductees. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Crowley. Our school committee chairperson, Mr. Andrew Lipsett, would like to also offer his congratulations.
Thank you, Daniel, and thank you to all of our inductees, to your families and to your friends and to your teachers and to everyone who helped you get to this place. Induction into the National Honor Society is a tremendous honor, and it is bestowed upon people who have achieved so much in their academic careers and as leaders. You are the next generation of community leaders in the city of Woburn. This is a city with a proud tradition and a proud history, and I feel very, very proud to see you all step into leadership in this community and in that role. The fact that you are here is a testament to what you've been able to accomplish. It's a testament to everything that your teachers, that your coaches, that your families have done to prepare you, but most of all, it's a testament to your own hard work, your own desire, and your own ability. So congratulations to you all. Congratulations to your families. I imagine many of you still have homework to do, so I will be brief and wrap up. But thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Lipset. Finally, Mayor Concanon would like to say a few words.
Good evening. Good evening. Thank you. So I get to go last. So a lot has been said already. Try not to repeat too much of it, but it is my honor, my privilege to stand before you as the mayor of the city of Woburn and to join you in such a wonderful evening. This is one of the highlights of the school year, and I'd go so far as to say one of the highlights of the year. I've been here before as city council president, and I've been here before as a proud parent. And I would like to extend my congratulations on behalf of the city, our city council, all of our city officials, and I'd also like to extend my congratulations to you as a parent. That goes to the students, the officers. It also goes to the parents and the guardians, and it goes to the staff, the teachers, and everybody who's so committed to education here in Woburn, that they have helped you get to the point where you're at right now. So thank you to everybody. Congratulations. And I just want to touch briefly on why I find tonight so special. Again, I am the proud parent of 5 children, 5 grown adults at this point. Well, most of the time, they act like adults. And each one of them had this same honor bestowed upon them. And as I think back over the years to all the events, all of the games, I mean, I had 5 kids. They all did what seems like 8 different events all year long. All of the various things we went to, and how proud we were, obviously, of all the things that they accomplished. The nights like tonight were at the top of the list, because tonight is about the 4 pillars, and a couple of them stand out most in my mind. We know you have to be academically proficient. You have to attend to your studies. You have to achieve good grades. We know that. It's an important part of why we're here. But the other traits matter as much or maybe more. Character, leadership, and service. And anybody who's heard me speak in the last 9 months since I've been mayor, you probably heard me talk about service quite a bit. I went on and on and on and on and on in my inaugural speech in this very auditorium about service. It means that much to me. I spoke to the class of 2024 about service because it means that much to me. And it's not just elected service, public service. It's just serving others, understanding the impact you can have on somebody else. And when I think of the National Honor Society, I think of that important impact that each of you have and can continue to have as you proceed. And I'm thinking of situations. And I can tell you that when I think back on all the accolades that my children had received, none mattered more to me than when someone commented on what a good person my child was. Things like when the new kid came to school and didn't have any friends, maybe one of my kids went over and sat with them. When someone might be being bullied, one of my kids might have gone over and helped. That's what I see out here tonight. These are the kind of kids that do that type of stuff. They get it. They understand that leadership, character, and service are there to help others. So when I look out in the crowd and I see all these wonderful leaders and honorees, that's what I think of. The kind of kids, young adults, soon to be full-grown adults, who understand that they can really impact somebody else's life, and they embrace that. That's what I think of when I think of the National Honor Society, and that's why I'm so proud of you, and why I share in the pride that your parents and guardians have in you, and why I extend the pride of the entire city to you tonight because you get it. We ask that you continue to get it and find more and more ways to spread that positive impact to others. That's when you'll really make a difference in the world, and that's when you'll be most fulfilled. So I wish you the very best. I congratulate you. We're very proud of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Concanon. Tonight, each of the officers will speak about one of the 4 pillars of the National Honor Society: leadership, character, scholarship, and service. I have the privilege to speak about character. Before I begin, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to Mrs. Barry, because without her, this night would not be possible. Students were asked to gather 2 character forms to be submitted with their application. These were filled out by teachers and coaches and other figures here and returned to Mrs. Barry. This shows that although our academic standing is important, our character shows why we deserve to be in the audience and up on this stage. Your character will always stay with you no matter your next phase. And the staff of this school has provided us with great opportunity to show responsibility, respect, and our compassion, which are lessons we can keep with us for the rest of our lives. Character is a crucial foundation. All these members around me are part of different clubs, sports, activities, classes, and backgrounds. One thing I can confidently say we all share is our character. These inductees have sought out opportunities to make a positive impact in this school, such as raising money for good causes, creating organizations, and mentoring the younger grades. They are honest, respectful, and reliable people. They possess these important qualities for any young adult to have. Their great traits can be attributed to their passion for our school. It is very easy to sit back and let someone else do something, yet with these people here tonight, that is never the case. They have a clear motivation to do what is right and to lead by example, bettering our school. In closing, I'll leave you with a quote from former President Abraham Lincoln. Character is like a tree and a reputation like a shadow. It is important for us to have good reputations, as we will be judged our whole lives by them. And you will have to find that it will all be tracked back to your morals. So don't be afraid to show your true character. Thank you, and I will now light the candle of character. Next, I'd like to invite up Caitlin Clark, our Vice President, to the podium to speak about service.
Thank you, Daniel. Tonight, I'm honored to talk about the quality that is not only essential for our own individual success, but for the success of our community as well. And for those of you who may know me, you know that I love to use my voice. Whether that is guiding my teammates on the soccer field, participating in conversations in the classroom, or encouraging fellow track athletes as they run around the track. While the use of my voice led me to finding myself as a leader, it was my desire for the success of my community that made me realize what a true leader was. All my fellow members being inducted tonight at one point found themselves part of a community that shared a common goal. In order for their community to reach their goal, they need to step up as a leader through not only their words, but also their actions. Through the use of actions and words, leaders guide their community to accomplish their goal, or at least get as close to accomplishing it as they can. To be a leader, these members being inducted tonight had to actively listen to their communities to figure out what was truly wanted by the community, set the standard behavior for others to follow, fearlessly do what is needed even if no one else was doing it, and had courage to make decisions, take risks, and adapt to change not only for themselves, but for the benefit of the community as well. As a younger underclassman, I looked up to the upperclassmen, whether it was in school or on my sports teams. I watched the way they acted in the halls, how they treated others, and how they navigated their way through their young life. Now that we are the upperclassmen, it's important to challenge yourself to be the leader you once looked up to in order for our community to grow, learn, and improve. We will continue to possess the important quality of leadership throughout our lives. Thank you. I will now light the candle for leadership.
Thank you, Caitlin. At this time, I would now like to invite our Secretary, Devin Fee, to speak about scholarship.
Thank you, Daniel. The pursuit of knowledge is fueled by curiosity. This is how we improve our community, our world, and ourselves. However, I've found during these past 3 years, it's easy to become hyper-focused on the amount of points we can receive. We put an unprecedented amount of pressure on ourselves each day to raise our GPA and walk out of class with the highest grade. In these times of great stress, it's important to remind ourselves that if our main stressor is school, we are immensely privileged. It's a privilege that our main job each day is to learn, ask questions, and expand our perspectives as much as we can. The class of 2025 is one of the most academically competitive classes to pass through WMHS. It is an honor to share the stage with so many bright individuals. My hope for us is that we can rediscover the joy of learning without attaching it to competition, so we can continue our quest for growth beyond high school. When we were young, we were constantly reminded there is no such thing as a stupid question. And we ask those questions without fear or trying to sound smart. We ask them to acquire the knowledge. I urge us to return to this mindset, as the true meaning of scholarship is embracing curiosity, fostering open dialogue, and allowing ourselves to explore the unknown without hesitation. I will now light the candle of scholarship.
Thank you, Devin. And finally, our treasurer, Cecilia Santos, will talk to us about service.
Hello, I'm Cecilia, and I will be talking about the pillar of service. Now, as members of National Honor Society, service can easily become all about fulfilling community service hours. I know that it can easily seem that way for me, but the truth is that service is an essential part of our growth and responsibility as members of our community. In fact, now, as members of NHS, it's not just a graduation requirement anymore, but it's something we get to embrace together. Engaging in service gives us amazing opportunities to gain valuable skills as young adults. First of all, service can help us develop empathy and a sense of responsibility. For example, by volunteering in our communities, we gain insight into the challenges others face, fostering a deeper understanding of the world around us. Service also provides invaluable opportunities for personal growth. It allows us to step outside of our comfort zones, learn new skills, and discover our passions. Whether it's tutoring young students or organizing community events, such experiences is something cherishable. In a time when division can seem prevalent, service has the power to unite us. It brings people together by encouraging collaboration and creating a sense of belonging. When we serve, we recognize that we are part of a larger community, and our actions can lead to not just change, but a meaningful change. Moreover, service enriches lives. Whether it's your own or of those around you, whether it's big or small, service, when fully embraced, is something really special that we, now as a group, get to commit to. So, fellow members of National Honor Society, let's embrace this spirit of service, not just for ourselves, but for the betterment of those around us. Thank you. Oh, I will now light the candle of service.
Thank you, Daniel, Caitlin, Devin, and Cecilia. You all did a fabulous job. It is not easy getting up and speaking in front of people. Home stretch here. So, when the National Honor Society was founded, the National Council authorized and approved an official emblem, which is depicted on your programs. It is a keystone and flaming torch. The keystone bears at its base CSLS, which stands for the 4 cardinal principles of the organization: character, scholarship, leadership, and service. It was written that the keystone is placed by the builder to hold the perfect arch in perpetual stability. So the structure of our education must be held firm and true by the virtues represented in this symbol. The torch symbolizes the searching light of truth so that others may follow its light. It keeps burning in our school a lofty ambition for the enduring values of life. The official colors of the National Honor Society are gold and blue, and the Society's motto is Noblesse Oblige, which signifies that those of high rank have the obligation to behave honorably, responsibly, and generously to others. Will the inductees please rise and repeat after me? I pledge to continue my pursuit of scholarship in continuous search of that which is good and true. Furthermore, I pledge to hold as fundamental and worthy an untarnished character, and to maintain a commitment to leadership and service to others, for the primary purpose of improving the quality of life for all. Nice job. You can have a seat now. Mr. Rassinen, if you could come up to the table and help hand out the certificates, I'd greatly appreciate it. So the inductees will now come forward to receive their certificates of membership. Please hold your applause until the end, because there are 89 of them. And if I butcher anybody's name, I apologize. I tried. Nerves get the best of me. All right, ready? Daniel Pratt. That's okay. Caitlin Clark. It's all right. You can do it. Devin Fee. Cecilia Santos. Oh, yes. Come on. Yes, go ahead. Go. Zachariah Abdi. Jenna, you can go. Saeed Ali. Zara Al-Musawi. Jacoby Altman. Riley Anderson. Jenna Bakari. Emma Barbas. Jessica Bortlick. Annie Braz. Oh, Ann Braz. My apologies. Caitlin Butler. Sinead Butler. Susanna Camacho. You guys can sit. You guys can sit. Joseph Capriotti. Jaden Castriata. Amy Charisse. Isabella Cuminale. Elise Kordak. Allison Crowell. Sarah Nicole Kuna. Alec DeChico. Aiden Dillon. Maya Doan. Catherine Ebert. Emmy Flavin. Ronan Flavin. Grace Forsyth. Agrim Garg. Amia Ann Gawking. Elizabeth Hardman. Abigail Hazard. Lila Irwin. Sarila Jangala. Owen Keenan. Daniel Kudavali. Julia Langlis. Jack Lee. Juliana Long. Shannon McCarthy. Jenna McElhenney. Flynn McGann. Sydney Metavier. Kayla Middleton. Riley McDonough. Kayla Moffett. McKenna Morrison. Anna Laura Morea. Sophia Moylan. Finnan Murphy. David Mullally. Ella Murphy. Hannah Nimzik. Sophia Novello. Rohan Patel. Yash Patel. Jonathan Pereira. Grace Perry. Sabrina Pierre. Victoria Pimental. Megan Rice. Casey Riley. Amelia Rivera. Kevin B. Santos. Molly Sawicki. Olivia Seitz. Luke Shamashkin. Megan Sheehy. Avery Simpson. Jared Simpson. Almost done. Leslie Sola. London Stack. Kate Sullivan. Batil Chinrizov. James Tivnan. Nico Tortola. Riley Trask, Brooke Tuzolo, Christian Vivaldi, Alyssa Walsh, and Cyrus Yee. All right, now you can applaud. That's a lot of names. I need some water. I know it's hard to hold your applause when your student is up here, and I appreciate it so much. So everybody's name could be heard. So thank you so much for holding. All right. So in closing, I ask that all members continue to strive for excellence in all that you do. Continue to learn when your formal education terminates. Continue to volunteer to assist those in need. Continue to be recognized by the strength of your character. Continue to lead. To your families, I extend a heartfelt gratitude for sharing your children with us and supporting them through life. To Mr. Anthony Giulio of the wonderful Woburn Public Media Center, thank you so much for all of your help today with audio and visual, as well as streaming and recording this ceremony if people needed to be here and couldn't. Mrs. Ann Fitzgerald, who did the programs, she is our graphic design guru, and she does it without hesitation. And to our awesome custodial staff for their assistance with setup. And again, to all of our esteemed guests for being here with us tonight. We greatly appreciate everybody here. Thank you, everybody. And once again, congratulations to each member of the Woburn Memorial High School chapter of the National Honor Society. You all should be super proud of your accomplishments. This recessional, or the recessional, will conclude this ceremony, and once it is over and the students have all left, please feel free to join us.